for a lot of people was dark.
Yeah.
The
Let's Go Brandon. Yeah.
For other people, it was a rally cry, I guess. And you made this beautiful story with your son.
Girl, was that just the best?
So good.
It was so, okay, so I have to tell y'all the backstory.
So needed.
So
Yes,
we
let's
were
hear it.
on vacation in Houston, Texas, in our family's RV. And my son Brandon, one of the 3 autistic kids that I have, he's very fearful, stutters, and doesn't talk to people. But all of a sudden in Texas, he was like going up to strange people. And he was like, "Hi, I'm Brandon. Thank you for being my fan." And I was like, "What is wrong with you? Get away from these people." And the people were looking at me like, "What's wrong with him?" I'm like, "I'm so sorry. Just be nice to him. He's got autism. I'm sorry. It's okay." And so he was, "Hi, I'm Brandon. I'm doing real good at school. Thanks for supporting me." And I was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, he's not fearful anymore. He's like jumping on his brother's hoverboard and he wants to get in the pool. And this is a boy who doesn't want to swim because he's afraid he's going to drown. He doesn't want to bathe because he's afraid he's going to get sucked down in the drain. And he will never talk to strangers.
Yeah.
And he's just like running off. And so instead of him being scared, now I'm scared. And so I said, "Son, what is wrong with you?" And he said, "Mama, these people love me here." I said, "Boy, these people don't know you." He said, "Mom, no, everybody here loves me. They have my signs everywhere." And I said, "What are your signs? I don't see." Girl, so we were riding around in a golf cart the next day. And he was like, "Mom, stop the golf cart. Do you see my sign?" I said, "What sign?" He said, "It said, Let's Go Brandon." Girl. He said, "Mama, you spot my sign?" I said, "Baby, I spot a book. We about to make $1 million. Get in the golf cart. Let's go." And I called the publisher that day. I was like, "We got to make this book." I know you're not crying.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I think it's so exciting.
She better not be crying.
I probably did cry.
I was going to say.
Because I thought, what a beautiful story. I mean, it's just a really...
It's really
so...
and you know what? It is the power of a positive perspective.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really, it is.
Yeah.
Because at that moment, I could have been like, "You know what? That's not what that means. Sit down. Let me tell you what this means." I let it ride, ladies. I was like, "Yep, all these people are here to see you." And so he just really went into it, girl. He took a deep dive in that, and he was just like loving on everybody. Everybody was loving on him. It just changed his whole mindset.
I love it.
And to think that he had that support, this boy stopped stuttering and tested off the autism spectrum.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Incredible. And that book single-handedly took down the whole Let's Go Brandon slogan. CNN did a
So
story.
powerful.
They were like, a mom, a kid with autism, and a NASCAR driver took down the meaning of Let's Go Brandon. We were on CNN. And I didn't realize, and that's the power of our creativity, our thoughts. I didn't call somebody and say, "You know what, girl, this boy saw Let's Go Brandon. I should write a book." Okay, talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah.
I called a publisher and I was like, "We got to get a book done in 4 weeks." And she was like, "That's not possible." I said, "It's got to be possible." This all happened live on Twitter. Like, people can see the timeline.
Yeah.
It was a
Oh,
real
yeah.
thing. It happened on March 7th. April 1st, we had a book.
Remarkable.
There's also something in the power of you act on your ideas. And that is, you already said it, but I really think if there's something that can be for sure taken from this, like, don't delay.
Don't
when you have an idea that you
delay.
think needs to come to the world. And I think, so everybody can have their own beliefs. I also believe that God puts ideas in
He
our
does.
mind.
Where you think they coming from? We ain't that smart.
You gotta act, or
You
else
gotta
it's
act.
gonna
Somebody
go
else is
somewhere
gonna do it. And you know what? It's okay. So we finna break it all the way down.
Yeah.
I believe that's where haters come in. I never talk about haters.
Yeah.
Ever. But I believe that in our spirit, when we start hating on other people, it's because it was something that we had, that we knew we should have done, or that we got the idea and we just didn't move on it, and somebody else did. Somebody was consistent. Somebody was faithful. Somebody acted on it. Somebody created some partnerships. Somebody put the seed money in, and we sitting back, and all of a sudden we see it. And we're like, "Oh man, I had that idea. Oh man, I should have done that." Or we saw the sacrifice and we thought there's something that we should have done. There's something that we should have created and something we could have created. And so instead of going to the next thing, we stuck right there.
Yeah.
And so every time we see that person, we frowned up. They don't even know we mad.
Yeah.
Every time we see that person, we can't even follow them. We unfollow them on social media because we don't want to know what they're doing next because it irritates our spirit. Well, because we had an idea in our spirit and we didn't move.
Yeah.
And so the idea's got to come.
Yeah.
It's got to happen. It's got to be created. So if we don't have enough faith in ourselves and our potential and our abilities and our gifts to do it, somebody else will. And so that's why whenever God gives me something, girl, I take out running. People are like, you don't sleep. You must be exhausted. I'm not. I'm operating in my gift. I get good sleep. But as soon as the idea comes, it's a wrap. As soon as a book idea comes, it's a wrap. As soon as a podcast idea comes, it's a wrap. I'm moving fast. And anybody in my circle has got to move fast too.
Yeah.
And it's so important, you know, for us to get to our next level of greatness, we got to have people in our circle. Like you said, a cheerleader, somebody who gonna pray for us, somebody who gonna encourage us, somebody who gonna criticize us, somebody who gonna love us, somebody who gonna beat us up. We gotta have all those different types of friends around us so that we can move and keep moving. Somebody who gonna push us and say, you can't call somebody and say, oh my God, I cannot believe what happened with Kamala Harris. I did not tell her everything I wanted to say, so I didn't get invited to the White House. I was just a spectator like everybody else, and I know I'm not like everybody else. This moment was special. I created this moment. It was there just for me, and I knew what I was supposed to do, and I missed my assignment. So I'm disappointed in me. I feel like God is disappointed in me. And you need somebody to say, girl, get over that. Girl, keep moving. Girl, okay, you had a moment. How long you gonna cry? How long you gonna whine about this? Because tomorrow we're moving on.
Right.
Because tomorrow's a new idea. Tomorrow is a new connection. Tomorrow's a new creative outlet. But if you stuck right here, stuck on stupid, you're gonna be there forever. And so many times, girl, it'll be months and years where we will be stuck. And that's a tactic.
Yeah.
That's a strategy that the enemy wants to keep us from getting to where we need to be. Right? I'm just going to keep reminding you of all your faults. I'm going to keep reminding you of your shortcomings. I'm going to make you so scared that you keep taking classes and you keep going to get PhDs and all these other degrees that you don't need to do what you need to do right now. Right? Because it sounds good. I'm getting my PhD. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, she's getting her PhD. That's great. It's not great. It's not great, Leo. You know why it's not great? Because it's delay tactic.
Yeah.
Because you are complete right now to just go out. I remember when I got ready to start my company, ShelettaMakesMeLaugh.com, my podcast, and that's a shameless plug, my podcasting platform and promotions company right here in the Twin Cities. And we partnered together on so many projects. Thank y'all so much for believing in me when I first got started. One of my first clients was y'all. Y'all trusted me with the messaging, and I'm forever grateful. Y'all have fed my family, and I can't thank y'all enough. But when I
love working,
girl, I love working with y'all too. But when you first start out, you don't know. Right. You know what I mean? You don't know what you're gonna do. You don't know how it's gonna work out. And so I went to a class at one of these organizations that help women-owned businesses, and they said if you come to the class for 8 weeks, 3 times a week, 2 hours a day, at the end of the class, we're gonna give you $5,000. And I remember sitting through one class. And I remember thinking, I don't want to wait 8 weeks.
Right.
I don't want to wait another hour. And then I heard my spirit say, you think Tyler Perry sat in the class? You think Tyler Perry waited 8 weeks? Or do you think that when he got an idea, he just jumped up and started working? Yeah. And look where he is now. What you want to do? You want to wait 8 weeks for these little funky $5,000? Or do you want to just take out running? And I did not go back to another class. And they called. It was like, you don't want these $5,000? Oh no, I didn't say I didn't want the $5,000. Yeah. Oh yes, I would like the $5,000, but I'm not gonna wait 8 weeks to start what I already know I should have started couple weeks ago. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump out on faith, and we're gonna do it. And we're gonna mess up along the way. We're gonna make mistakes. Those are learning curves. It's not anything to stay. It's a curve. You don't stay in a curve. If you stay in a curve, you're gonna get hit. If you stay in that curve, that's when depression comes in. Yeah. Well, if you stay in that curve, a curve is meant to just go through to the other side, right? Yeah. So you stay in that curve, girl, you're going to be sad. You're going to be lonely. You're going to be alone. People going to be passing you by the curve. You're going to be like, why are they going through the curve? Because the curve is not meant to be stayed in. Yeah. You're going to hit a curve. You're going to hit a bump on the road. You don't stay on that bump. Yeah. That bump might give you a flat tire. It might bust your transmission. It might make your muffler fall off. You don't stay there. You ride that raggedy car home. You fix that tire. You hook that muffler back up, right? And then you keep going. Why? Babies, somebody was doing this on social, said something about this on social media. Babies fall, but they get up and keep walking. What is it about adults that when we fall, we can't get back up?